One of these days I'll figure out a setup that I actually like with my room. Right now, today is the 6th of March. Currently in my spike wig just for the hell of it, because guess what? I have a number 25. No, just coming at you with a little bit of an update. As it stands right now, there may be a strong chance that I'm actually going to Acen. No, I mean that wholeheartedly. I actually called off the time for work because I actually did the numbers, and Easter is going to be a little bit earlier into the the month of April, so I actually asked my manager if there was anything really going on that week, since we're basically going to be washing about, I think we usually put out 90 bunnies each Easter weekend, and it's going to be 3 weeks prior to the time, so it's like I figure if we get all the laundry done, there's really no point in me being there. So I put in the call-off times for the last weekend of April, which is Anime Central, I believe. That's going to be in Chicago. It's actually the second, if I end up going, that's going to be the second time I've actually ever been to that city. I ended up going there my senior year of high school for plays and whatnot, but definitely big year, I guess. Just because, just between like Youmacon and Acen, it's like I've left Ohio for cons and that twice now, so yeah, I'm excited. Costumes I should be planning because of just packing conditions and that. I'm heading up with my friends Heather, Ashley, and Steve. We're going to be in a tight fit, so I really think all I'm going to be bringing is Takaka from my closet. And these are her claws, because my screen is too tiny for me to actually put the whole costume on by myself. Going to be sprucing her up a bit. I gotta try to figure out if I can get the mask remade, just and doing minor stuff like sprucing up her tail a bit, braiding all of her braids, and just checking batteries, and honestly just making sure that she's not going to fall apart like she does every time. I'm also going to see if I can get some new shoes that I can cut off the heel. There's actually a trick between my friend Heather. She's the Blue Tao. If you've seen her around OhioCon or Youmacon, or I think she brought Tao to Matsuri, and I don't know what else she's been to, but she's player 2 Tao, who's actually from the Ohio area. What she did was find some stiletto boots, and she ended up cutting the back of the heel straight off of the stilts, or the sole of the shoe, and ended up bondoing the back. And each time she wears those, I think she has to reapply a new layer of Bondo to actually make sure the back of the shoe can support her own weight, but it's actually a trick that works pretty well. If you do this type of thing, you have to have well hand-eye coordination, so worst case scenario, I'm going to do a dry run of it. If I can get the shoes to work for me while I'm carting these things around, I'll do it. If not, I'm not going to trust myself without some type of heel, and just wear my normal stiletto shoes, because the first time that I wore the stilettos was OhioCon 2 years ago. With carting these things around, it's like I have to be gripping the bars and whatnot, and just the forward weight of the actual shoes, I ended up stepping on something random because I wasn't watching what I was doing, and I fell face forward and chipped off one of the, I think it was the center point off of one of the claws. Yeah, fun stuff. Weekend the day after, I spent 9 hours in the actual heels and carting around the rigs and all that, so I got used to it really quick. But making this as a question, I don't know what else to bring right now. Works in progress are still happening. Probably not going to do Vegeta without Nappa, and since David is currently in the middle of school and stuff, I don't think he can get call-off time. to go to Acen, so it's probably just going to be me for doing straight cosplays. I think Saturday we're planning on doing the Blaze Blue. Heather's going to be Blue Tao. Princess Marley is my Light Sheep. And then Heather's boyfriend is Jubei. If you've seen, he's the full fursuit Jubei that's actually been to OhioCon the last couple of years too. But yeah, that's the plan right now. I probably won't be bringing anybody huge like Hiccup or Emil, just again because of car space. But I'm debating on either bringing back Ashira from RG Veda, which was one of my first cosplays, have the long elf ears and everything for it, or I might be doing, just for the hell of it, Sexion from Kingdom Hearts, because the game is actually coming, or the next KH game is actually coming out, I think it's March 30th in Japan now. Wow, such a nostalgia trip. Can't believe it's been out. It's been out already 10 years since that game has been out. It's crazy. Other things, I'm maybe feeling up to doing Spike, though I was kind of figuring about releasing him for Colossicon, because apparently there's a lot of My Little Pony people who are actually going to be together, so I'm hoping to be the little dragon sometime, hopefully in the future, because I bought this wig 2 years ago, and it's just been sitting in a ball in my room, doing absolutely nothing. Other than that, Shen is actually in the works, so is Caster. Got his coat, I want to say, the patterns, half of the coat of the pattern is 70% done. I have to figure out how I'm gonna figure out all the lighting and the wire works and all that. I got LED tape, got the fabric, and it's really just, when do I want to actually sit down and do it outside school and that. I don't think he's going to be done for Colossal, even though I would really like him to be, but I'm going to try to shoot to get him done for Yoma. And then Shen is a project that I'm probably going to do sometime within the next 2 years, I'm hoping, for Comic-Con in New York. That's, I want to say, first weekend of October, so it depends on when I can actually sit down again. It's probably just going to be when I'm actually out of school, graduated, and all that crazy fun stuff. And hopefully we'll get things done. Alright. See you guys.
Slashy, slashy!
Kidding.